Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be doing a spread heavy bowgun build. I don't know if I have done a spread heavy bowgun build yet. I know I've done a piercing shot heavy bowgun build and I've done a mixed heavy bowgun build where it can focus on normal spread and piercing shots where it's very interchangeable. I think this is the first spread one I've done though. But for the heavy bowgun itself, we are going for the Cartilage Blaster level 3. This is the maxed out version, obviously. With the bowgun custom mods, we are going for the recoil suppressor, so our recoil is fast or normal. I believe only level 3 is slow. For reload, we are going for level 1. This again does the same thing as the recoil suppressor. Everything is fast or normal except for I believe the highest is still slow. We have a close range up mod, which of course increases the damage when you are close up, and since this is a spread build, this is probably the best one you can get for damage output. And then we have two shield mods. This is specifically for because we're going to be so close in the monster's face. This just makes it a little bit safer for us when we need to block. Pretty straightforward. For the boost, we're using the attack charm 5. So with this setup, we are overcapping our attack boost by +1. But I couldn't really figure out anything else I wanted for the chest piece, so I just stuck with it. Overcapping by +1 isn't too bad, but if you can help it, it's better not to overcap any skills, because they go to waste. As always, for the equipment, you can choose whatever you want to use. It is completely up to your choice. But I went with the temporal mantle and the health booster. For the headdress, for the headpiece, we went with the golden headdress B. This is regular Rajang's helmet. This gives us 2 points into weakness exploit. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I have some side buttons on my controller and I accidentally pressed them. It gives us 2 points into weakness exploit, a level 4 decoration slot, and a level 1 decoration slot. For the chest piece, we have the Frostfang Male B. This is Frostfang Barioth's chest piece. This gives us 3 points into attack boost, which again overcaps our attack by +1, and it gives us a level 4 and a level 2 decoration slot, as well as the punishing draw from having one piece of Frostfang, which isn't super needed in this build, but again, it's a little added bonus in case you ever find yourself wanting to stagger the monster, or you're teaming up with someone else who uses a stagger weapon the uh, like the hammer or the hunting horn, or even the sword and shield with the shield bash moves. They inflict stagger or knockout damage. For the gloves, we went with the Kaiser Van Breeze's B. This gives us a level 4 and a level 3 decoration slot, a weakness exploit, and heat guard. Heat guard isn't really useful unless you are fighting in the Elder's Recess or you're fighting Teostra and Lunastra, because it helps reduce the damage you take from their fire auras. Kind of like drinking a cold drink when you fight them. It helps, not a whole lot, but it is something to note. For the waist, we went with the Uragon Coil A. This gives us a level 2 and a level 1 decoration slot, 1 point into Part Breaker, and 1 point into Guard. We're mostly using this for the point into Guard and the point into Uragon Ambition, which when we get to the second piece gives us Guard up. For the last part of the build of equipment, we have the Uragon Greaves B. This gives us a level 4 and level 1 decoration slot, 2 points into Guard, which brings us up to 3, and our second point into Uragon Ambition, which gives us Guard up, which means attacks that we normally can't block, we can now do so. For the decorations themselves, we have spread in the heavy bowgun itself. This increases the damage of spread shot ammo, so our spread shots will do more damage, which is the main focus of this build. We have a expert Jewel Plus in the first level 4 decoration slot, which helps max out our crit boost, or our critical eye, excuse me, not crit boost. We have a Expert Jewel in the level 1 decoration slot, which also helps us max out our critical eye. In the chest piece, we have a Hard Defense Jewel. This gives us 3 points into defense boost. I really didn't know what else to put here. There's probably a lot you could put in here if you want more damage. I just wanted to go with a more well-rounded build. So if someone likes to play a little bit, likes to put in some points into comfort or defensive stuff, this is an option you can go with for sure. And in the level 2 decoration slot of the chest piece, we have a non-elemental boost. As I have said in my other heavy bowgun build, is that as long as you aren't using elemental shots with the heavy bowgun or the light bowgun, non-elemental boost does work. So if you're using normal, spread, or piercing, non-elemental boost will kick into effect. But if you are using elemental shots like dragon, ice, thunder, etc., it will not affect your shots. So it'll be useless. I don't know if this works for sticky and cluster and slicing, but it works on the 3 primary ammos. In the gloves, we have a Jumping Expert Jewel combo jewel, which gives us evade extender, so our rolls go farther, and it gives us another point into critical eye, helping us max it out a little bit more. Then the last jewel or decoration in the gloves, we have another spread shot jewel, which greatly increases the damage of our spread ammo. In the waist, we have a critical boost jewel. This increases the damage of all critical hits by 30%, and since we have our critical eye maxed out as well as our weakness exploit, we should be critting quite considerably. And our last level 1 decoration slot in the waist, we have another critical eye jewel. This brings our critical eye up to +6. In the legs, in our combo jewel slot, we have a quick sheath and critical eye. Or sorry, the other one brought us up to +5. This one brings us up to +6. Excuse me. So, quick sheath makes it so we sheath our weapon a little bit faster. So if we have to get out of dodge as quickly as possible, this just makes it a little bit easier. Of course, you also do have a shield on this heavy bowgun, so you kind of have 2 options. You can sheath your weapon a little bit faster and run away, or you could just hold block. And then our last decoration slot is another critical eye jewel. This completely maxes out our critical eye. So our crit chance is, at the end of the day, 45%. It's not crazy good crit chance by itself, but in my opinion, anything around 40% or higher in crit chance calls for the use of a critical boost jewel, as well as our weakness exploit being maxed out. So if we hit weak spots and or weakened spots, our crit chance goes above 50%. So all in all, I think it's worth using a critical boost jewel. And for our skills in general, we have attack boost level 7 completely maxed out. We have critical eye level 7 completely maxed out. Defense boost +3. Weakness exploit +3 completely maxed out. Guard +3. Spread shots +2 completely maxed out. Heat guard +1 completely maxed out. Critical boost level 1. Part breaker level 1. Evade extender level 1. Quick sheath level 1. Non-elemental boost level 1 completely maxed out. And Uragan ambition for guard up. And lastly, Frostfang absolute art +1 for punishing draw. I hope you all enjoy this build. I hope it serves you very, very well. It's a lot of fun to use spread shots because you kind of just turn off your brain and go oonga boonga with a ranged weapon. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.